New developments today involving another presidential prospect, Fred Thompson. His past work could put him in a bind with crucial conservative voters he's been trying to court. Our Tom Foreman is following that story. Tom, what are we learning?
Well, John, it comes down to the question, how much does abortion really matter to these folks? And depending on the answer, it looks like an old job could spell new trouble for the probable presidential hopeful.
Belief in the sanctity of human life. These things that have been...
Fred Thompson certainly sounds like a conservative opposed to abortion rights. And when he officially jumps into the race for the White House, he's counting on the support of values voters. But billing records show that in 1991 and 92, Thompson spent some 20 hours lobbying for a group that was trying to ease federal laws that restricted abortion counseling. The records detailing his work for the National Family Planning and Reproductive Health Association were first reported Thursday by the New York Times and also obtained by CNN. Earlier this month, in response to a Los Angeles Times story, Thompson said he had no recollection of doing anything to aid the abortion rights group. But last week, the former senator from Tennessee and longtime Washington lobbyist backtracked from that statement.
I think the controversy is a potential significant problem. Part of his appeal is that he's a Ronald Reagan conservative, and there's a contradiction between that ideal and the reality of his work on the issue of abortion.
Thompson is already feeling the heat. A posting on YouTube shows his answer in a 1994 Senate debate to a question about supporting or opposing abortions on demand.
I do not believe that the federal government ought to be involved in that process.
What is that?
But Thompson's voting record in the Senate was consistently anti-abortion. So will the right give him a pass on this current controversy?
The conservative wing of the Republican Party really wants to be able to support somebody. And because of that, they may be able to move past this.
Thompson's spokesman tells us again today that Thompson has no recollection of doing work for the abortion rights group. He goes on to say that it's not unusual, however, for a lawyer, when asked by a colleague, to provide assistance on matters that he personally may disagree with. John?
Tom Foreman. Tom, thank you very much.